5 reasons your heart is at risk after 65 and how to prevent it. Introduction. Why heart attacks double after? A heart attack is one of the leading causes of death worldwide, and the risk only increases as we age. After the age of 65, the likelihood of experiencing a heart attack doubles, but this is not just a result of aging itself. There are specific habits and conditions that silently accelerate heart disease after this age. What many seniors don't realize is that small, seemingly insignificant lifestyle choices, what you eat, how much you move, and even how you manage stress, are directly linked to the health of your heart. In this article, we'll explore the 5 main causes of heart attacks after the age of 65 and provide practical, science-backed solutions to help prevent these dangers from taking a toll on your life. This is not just about surviving your golden years, but thriving. Armed with the right knowledge and habits, you can reduce your heart attack risk and enjoy a longer, healthier life. 5 reasons your heart is at risk after 65. 1. Atherosclerosis, plaque buildup in arteries. Atherosclerosis is the process where plaque composed of cholesterol, fat, and other substances builds up inside your arteries. This plaque narrows the arteries, reducing blood flow and making it harder for your heart to get the oxygen it needs. As you age, the arteries naturally become stiffer, which accelerates this process. The damage is especially severe after 65 when your body's ability to heal and repair arterial walls slows down. The buildup can lead to a complete blockage, resulting in a heart attack. Why atherosclerosis is dangerous. The longer this plaque stays in your arteries, the greater the risk of heart disease. If a piece of the plaque breaks off, it can create a clot, blocking blood flow entirely. A clogged artery can lead to a heart attack if the blood flow to a part of your heart muscle is cut off completely. Scientific evidence. According to the Mayo Clinic, atherosclerosis is responsible for many of the heart disease cases in seniors. As the arteries become more rigid with age, the risk of heart attack increases, especially if the plaques rupture. Mayo Clinic, 2021. 2. High blood pressure, hypertension. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because it typically has no symptoms, yet it's one of the leading causes of heart disease, particularly in people over the age of 65. Blood pressure naturally rises with age due to the stiffening of blood vessels. This means the heart has to pump harder to push blood through the body, which causes stress on the arteries and the heart muscle. Over time, high blood pressure can damage the walls of the arteries, contributing to the development of atherosclerosis and increasing the likelihood of a heart attack. Why it's a problem after 65. As your arteries lose elasticity, they become less efficient at handling the pressure exerted by the blood. The added strain on the heart makes it more vulnerable to heart disease, particularly after age 65. Scientific evidence. Research from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, highlights that hypertension is a leading risk factor for heart disease, and the risks grow as we age. In fact, blood pressure tends to naturally rise as we get older, which means it's even more critical for seniors to monitor their blood pressure regularly. NIH, 2021. 3. High cholesterol, elevated LDL levels. Cholesterol is essential for the body, but when levels become unbalanced, particularly when low-density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol rises, it becomes a serious problem. Elevated LDL contributes to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, restricting blood flow and increasing the risk of heart attack. Additionally, as we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing cholesterol, which can further worsen the problem. Why it's dangerous. Elevated LDL cholesterol is directly linked to atherosclerosis. If not managed, it causes the arteries to become clogged, which makes it harder for blood to flow to the heart. This significantly raises the likelihood of a heart attack. Scientific evidence. Studies from hearthealth confirm that high cholesterol is one of the most significant contributors to heart disease in seniors. Managing cholesterol through diet, exercise, and medication can reduce the risk of heart attacks by up to 40% in older adults. hearthealth, 2021. For diabetes and insulin resistance. Diabetes, particularly type 2, becomes more common with age, and it's a significant risk factor for heart disease. High blood sugar from diabetes can damage blood vessels and increase the formation of plaque, leading to narrowing arteries and a higher likelihood of heart attacks. If you have diabetes or insulin resistance, the damage to your cardiovascular system can be especially severe, as the constant presence of excess sugar in your blood weakens the arteries and heart over time. Why diabetes increases heart attack risk? People with diabetes are more likely to have higher cholesterol, high blood pressure, and atherosclerosis, all of which compound the risk of heart attacks. Diabetes damages the blood vessels and accelerates the hardening of arteries. Scientific evidence. Research from the Cleveland Clinic emphasizes that diabetes significantly increases the risk of heart disease and that up to 60% of people with diabetes will develop cardiovascular issues. This risk is compounded by age, making diabetes management crucial after 65. Cleveland Clinic, 2021. 5 Unhealthy lifestyle habits. A poor lifestyle can exacerbate all of the above conditions, making them worse as you age. These include smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, lack of physical activity, and a poor diet. Smoking, for example, damages the arteries and raises blood pressure. Lack of exercise weakens the heart, increases cholesterol levels, and contributes to obesity. Consuming a diet high in processed foods, saturated fats, and sugars further increases the risk of a heart attack. Why it's harmful. These habits accelerate the aging process of the heart, leading to plaque buildup, increased blood pressure, and higher cholesterol levels, all of which significantly increase the risk of a heart attack. Scientific evidence. A study from WebMD underscores that lifestyle habits are major contributors to heart disease in older adults. The combination of smoking, lack of exercise, and poor diet dramatically increases the risk of heart attacks, and lifestyle changes can significantly reduce this risk. WebMD, 2021. 5 Solutions to prevent heart attacks after 65. 1. Adopt a heart-healthy diet. Eating a balanced diet is one of the most effective ways to lower your heart attack risk. This means increasing your intake of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats, while reducing your consumption of salt, sugar, and saturated fats. The Mediterranean diet, for example, has been proven to lower heart disease risk by promoting heart-healthy fats like olive oil and fish. Why it works? A heart-healthy diet helps to lower cholesterol, control blood sugar, and reduce inflammation, all of which are critical for preventing heart disease. Scientific evidence. Studies published by Harvard Health show that a diet rich in plant-based foods and healthy fats can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease in older adults. Harvard Health, 2022. 2. Exercise regularly. Physical activity is crucial for heart health. Just 30 minutes of moderate exercise, such as walking or swimming, can lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, and improve circulation. Regular physical activity strengthens the heart muscle and helps prevent the buildup of plaque in the arteries. Why it works? Exercise increases the heart's efficiency, helps control blood sugar levels, and improves circulation, which reduces the risk of heart attacks. Scientific evidence. The NIH states that consistent physical activity is one of the most effective ways to reduce heart attack risk in older adults, with regular exercise shown to lower cholesterol and blood pressure. NIH, 2021. 3. Monitor and control blood pressure and cholesterol. Regularly checking your blood pressure and cholesterol levels is crucial after 65. If either is elevated, it's important to take action through diet, exercise, and, if necessary, medication. Managing blood pressure and cholesterol can significantly reduce the likelihood of a heart attack. Why it works? Keeping blood pressure and cholesterol under control prevents the narrowing and hardening of arteries, reducing the risk of heart disease. Scientific evidence. According to the Mayo Clinic, regular monitoring of blood pressure and cholesterol is essential for maintaining heart health in older adults. Mayo Clinic, 2021. 4. Quit smoking and limit alcohol consumption. Quitting smoking is perhaps the single most important thing you can do for your heart. Smoking damages the arteries and increases the risk of a heart attack, even if you quit later in life. Limiting alcohol consumption is also important, as excessive drinking can lead to high blood pressure and heart damage. Why it works? Smoking cessation allows the heart and blood vessels to heal, while limiting alcohol reduces the strain on the heart. Scientific evidence. Research from the American Heart Association highlights that quitting smoking improves heart health almost immediately, with blood pressure and circulation improving within weeks. American Heart Association, 2021. 5. Manage stress and sleep well. Chronic stress raises cortisol levels, which can damage the heart over time. Engaging in stress-reducing activities such as yoga, meditation, or simply spending time outdoors can help manage these effects. Additionally, getting enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours, allows the heart to recover and reduces stress levels. Why it works? Stress management helps reduce the negative impact of high cortisol on the heart, and proper sleep allows for heart repair and recovery. Scientific evidence. A study by the American Heart Association found that individuals who practiced stress management techniques had lower rates of heart disease and heart attacks. American Heart Association, 2021. Conclusion. Protect your heart. Start today. Preventing heart attacks after the age of 65 is not just about avoiding one major risk factor, but about taking action in several key areas. By adopting a heart-healthy diet, staying active, monitoring blood pressure and cholesterol, quitting smoking, and managing stress, you can significantly reduce your heart attack risk. Remember, small changes in your daily habits can make a big difference for your heart health. Start today to protect your heart and enjoy many more years of vitality and well-being.